and that's how they were supposed to do it. And man, the education department, let's stay there right now. The education department has come up with a way to make make no sense whatsoever. They decided, in their infinite wisdom, that the best plans for this country and to move forward is to basically devise a strategy that does not include, you know, a student loan. Now, how is kids supposed to go to school without student loans? So if there's no student loans for college, it's only scholarships then, right? That's it. So you're going to eliminate people of color going to school. You're going to eliminate a lot of people having an opportunity at a fair life. You know, you don't get to see everyone, so you don't get to know or evaluate to qualify anyone for loans. So that's going to create more of a problem than anything when most jobs now require some sort of college or some type of job experience. That's why most people who are in college, they intern or they work, and so by the time they get their degree, they've had some experience while they were getting their certs and certifications. That's why it takes a while for somebody to get into their field. Because while you're waiting for jobs and opportunities and see that you're more than qualified, you don't have actually any work experience, but they won't hire you to get the work experience when you get out of college with your certificate. They want you to do this before you go and get before you graduate. So you have what they call school experience, but no real world experience. And when you don't have real world experience, it leads to more of a problem than it is a solution. Kev, your Giants did something real stupid. Instead of 4th and 1 going for it, they decided to kick a field goal. I knew the game was over then. When they went up 10, I said, this game's over. They're going to lose by 4. I called the score and everything. I said, they're going to lose by 4. Bears going to score 2 touchdowns and they're going to win by 4. I knew it. And I knew once Russell Wilson got in the game, it was over.
Have your name for the order.
Yes. Let me have a codfish dinner. Two piece.
Any sauce?
Yes, tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce and then French fries and coleslaw, okay?
No, I would like mashed potatoes and broccoli.
Mashed potatoes and broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I get you anything else?
Yes, I need a large chocolate shake.
Large chocolate shake.
And a large Coca-Cola.
Large Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
All right. It's me, 2422 at the window. I'll see you there.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Man, Russell got about $100 million. He got Sierra. She done took his damn legs away. So he was stuck.
Your total's 24-22.
I don't blame him. You know, Sierra and that. Work.
Here's your large.
Work. 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 Work.
Got your
Work.
full forward, please.
All right. Work. 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 You know, Sierra gonna be putting it on him. And it's over for him. Yeah, he fumbled the ball. Once that, it was downhill. Darth Vader, he got exposed. That boy got tackled and went back to the light side quick. All we do is effing win. Let's go. He knocked that man back to college. Yeah, he was out there like, Coach, think I'll get drafted? He was like, drafted, son? You're in the league. Why don't you go to the locker room? Get that smelling salt. Man, I don't know what it is. Guys get knocked out way too quick. These helmets they design, they have no real protection at all anymore. You better off with the old school helmet. As soon as they hit the ground, poof. I mean, you've seen too many guys go out, like knocked out. One play, they'll hit somebody else, tackle, poof, go down. They got a guy down. I'll be like, my goodness. The turf just knocking everybody out. Yeah, Brady played through a concussion in the middle of the Atlanta game. And his wife was in there talking about it. And everybody telling her to keep your mouth shut. It was the Super Bowl. You think they're going to have Brady in there? Yep. Bring the leather back. I know. The leather straps. Yeah, them leather heads. That would be better. Yeah, putting the head out the back seat. Whole nine. But Yeah, man, but yeah, the government gone crazy, man. They trying to get rid of the. I forgot what the video about. We started talking about the bear, but no, they trying to get rid of student loans. Do you know if they do that, you gonna have all these kids at home living with mama like they is now. Most of them in debt for student loans. They got nowhere out of it, and you're telling all these people you got their best interests at heart. Really? You do? I doubt it. Hey.
One dinner pot, 2 piece with
Yeah.
mashed potato and broccoli. Okay.
And my chocolate shake. All right, thank you. You too. Oh, I already got my coat. That's right, Rob. We earned it after the victory today. Let's go. You know the Cino won again. You know the Bears won again. You know the Bears won again. Because all they do is effing win. And when we get them Bulls, that's it. Oh, everybody turned up where we at. Everybody turned up. Like, there is no misconception about anything. Nothing has been misconstrued. I don't know, man. It's really hard to figure out at times because you see people and you kind of you think you got their vibe, but you really don't have their vibe. And it's just become more of a problem. Oh yeah, it was a cute girl that was over there. They say the Bears won again. They say the Bears won again. All they do is effing win. Yeah, I'm getting back to watch the second half of watching the Detroit slaughter, and then the game of the week. That's why on my Sundays, I really relax more than make videos. they need to cancel everybody's student loan payments. Then that's what I'm saying. So if there's gonna be no more student loans, then for the future, that's gonna be cray. Do they know it's more white people on student loans than anybody else? See, they always think it's black folks and like, yes, don't give them student loans, don't give them anything. Nah, well, if you're gonna do that, then give us reparations. You know how much money that would be per black family? Trillions. So, you think the economy could suffer that? No. If every black family is rich, who gonna work? Right. It won't be any crime in Inglewood. You won't have all this nonsense. I mean, hell, I wouldn't be thinking about shooting nobody either. I'd be like, dude, I got $1 trillion. Why am I shooting you? I got $1 trillion. Why am I trying to shoot you? Man, black people, man, we would find a way to F that up real fast, dog. They're gonna be the first band to ever lose $1 trillion in 1 year. It was a wild year, bro. I've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. It was a wild party, bro. We talking. I went all out. You threw a $150 million party. Bought a $20 million mansion. Then made $50 million in alterations. Then went to the casino, putting them $2 million on black. Yeah, I was trying to make some money back. Because I had been spending some millions, so I was like, let me just get a couple mil back at this casino. So I kept putting a mil on black. But it was black all until I did that, man. I think it's fixed. Yes, 23 already. Amos just went out. They say the Pistons won again. Because all they can do is effing win. All right, I'm out, man. Let me get over here and get focused. Deuces.